Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, So Lulu Rask. If you're a regular of mine, welcome back, good to see you again. And if you're new to my channel, hi, thanks for being here. My name's Vanessa and this is my channel, So Lulu Rask. So this is an exciting vlog. This is September the 1st and I am here to say hello and welcome to the Busy Bee Sewing Challenge 25. If you haven't heard of the Busy Bee Sewing Challenge, it is run in the sewing community for sewing vloggers, where we can interact with you, the sewing community, to get to know more of you, get to know more of each other. As we all know, it can be quite solitary being a sewist in your own little room. So this is just a chance for us to connect, for you out there to meet some of us new vloggers, and for some of us vloggers to meet you and others. This is the third year of the Busy Bee Sewing Challenge, and this one is hosted by Sam from Sequin Girly Greats. Any of the channels that I mention here, there's probably going to be about 7 altogether. If I can remember and work it out, I'll pop it onto the screen, but I will of course pop it into the description box below as well. If any of the challenges, if any of the vlogs and the ladies that I mention are new to you, please head over to their channels and give them a watch, because they are absolutely fantastic. Some of us have been here for a few weeks, some of us have been around for a few months, some people have been on vlogging for a few years. We are all different stages of our sewing career, our vlogging career, which is why this is such a cool challenge. So let me tell you a little bit about that. I am going to be inserting some slides to show you what the challenge is and how you can get involved and help us. So it's loosely based on the sewing bee, hence it's called the Busy Bee Sewing Channel. We all dream, well, I say all of us, I'm sure most of us dream about being on the sewing bee, but it is something that is, for most just a dream. The select few are chosen. I have tried so many times and no, not for this year, not this year. So this is a great opportunity to pretend I'm part of the show. It's loosely based on some of the challenges that you find. So this month, September, it is all about the pattern challenge, the technical one, where you get a pattern and you interpret that with your fabric and create it. So luckily for us, we don't have 3 or 4 hours to do this in. We have the month of September, so it's much more relaxed, no panic, and a little bit of flexibility in the pattern as well. So the choice for us this year has been set down, and it is from the designer Marilla Walker. Now, Marilla Walker was around a few years back. She no longer actively makes new PDF patterns, but of some of her favourite ones, she has re-released them onto a website, and there are 3, possibly 4, 3 that I can definitely remember, maybe 4, that she is offering as free downloads. I will pop a link to the website and to the patterns that we're using. Now, we are allowed to choose whichever of the free patterns we want, and the one that I have gone for is the Belmanite dress, so I shall pop that in here. And actually, as I was looking at it, I realised the reason I was drawn to it, because it is kind of similar to what I'm wearing today, which is the Hey June Handmaid's Phoenix blouse, which is, if I stand up, it's got a little yoke detail. Forgive me, I had red wine, and this is why I shouldn't wear white, because I end up splittering it all over myself. It's got wide sleeves and a nice little flare. As you can see from the Belmanite dress, it has similar style features. I love this. Absolutely love this. It was no question for me, this was the dress I was going to be making. As far as how I'm going to make it, I haven't decided that yet. As you can see, there are different variations of the front, there are different variations of the sleeves, and of course fabric choice is going to change that as well. I do have 4 fabrics that I've picked out of my stash. Now, really interesting. So this is the first option. This is a beautiful viscose, possibly even a cotton viscose, because it's got quite a good substance to it, although it's still very drapey. I thought this could look quite cute. If you're of a certain age, you might be reminded of a certain sweetie. A tutti frutti is what this reminds me of. And this was actually destashed from Sam Sequin Girly Creates herself. So this is an option for me to make that dress up in. Another destash fabric, and this was from, oh gosh, Stitch Rip Repeat, Helen. And this is a Rachel Parker design. Now, the reason that I've picked this one is because of the colour palette. And this is giving me definite autumn, spring, autumn vibes, which is really weird to say spring and autumn. But I do like to wear a dress, and I do like to get as much wear as I can. So if I can create something that can be multi-seasonal, then that's all the better for me. Weirdly enough, I was very drawn to this with the colours. I don't normally go for, like particularly, I say geometric shapes, but squares. I don't like corners and squares. I like things to be fluid and rounded. So I was quite surprised that I found myself drawn to this fabric. But I need to see how I think that will interpret into this dress. But again, nice and floaty. Obviously, looking at the dress, the style features are quite balloony sleeves and a very distinctive shape skirt to the dress. So a slightly stiffer fabric, or a fabric with a bit more body, like a poplin or any kind of cotton or a linen, would definitely be better because it will hold that shape. But I don't always like to create that shape and hold it with a fabric. I don't mind the silhouette, but I prefer to let it drop a little bit using a lighter fluid fabric so it doesn't create bulk around me, because I am quite curvy. I've got quite a big belly, big bum, and if I have anything too structured, I just look a little bit weebly. So I do like popping in those lightweight fabrics. But they're two options. Really taken into more of the autumny feel. Now, this was from Rainbow Fabrics, quite some time ago. I was really lucky to get my hands on this when it came up. This is actually an Scamp and Dude viscose crepe fabric, so it's got a very definite texture to it. Their typical animal print, but because of the sort of sagey green background, it is just a little bit more muted. Absolutely love that. I did earmark that originally for making a closet core knits dress, but that is a possibility for creating this dress. And my final offering, again, is a really heavy viscose. It is a crepe, but it isn't as textured feeling. Again, this one is from Rainbow Fabrics, and I just love the boldness of it. So if I show you that, big red flowers and all these different shades of blue, and one of them blues is more lilac-y than it's showing there on screen. But yeah, I thought that would be excuse me, quite a statement dress. Usually when I make dresses, they're either going to be like summer weight dresses or something that I can wear for work. And I work in a clothes shop, for those that are new to my channel. Excuse me. I work in a little clothes boutique in a small town in Lancashire, and one of the colours coming through is a really bold blue, as well as we've got a lot of brown, a lot of khaki. Obviously animal print is going nowhere, mulberry colours, but there is also a very strong blue coming in. So this could be an option. Sorry about that. So my eyes are streaming and I've got a bit pink. Just had a little bit of a coughing fit there, so please forgive me for that one. Yeah, so there are all my fabric choices that I've earmarked. If you have a thought on which one you would like to see me make up, please pop it in the comments. Let's get involved together. And what I would really love more than anything is if you join us on the challenge. Get yourself onto the website, have a look at those free patterns from Marilla Walker. There is the Nautilus top, which If you haven't already seen on Sam Sequin Girly Create's site, she has made so many of the Nautilus top. She's hacked it into dresses, she's added sleeves. It's such a good base pattern. But as she says, if you're short on time, want something quick and easy, the Nautilus top on itself would be a great one to try. Obviously, if you want something a little bit more involved, then there's the 2 dresses there as well. So why don't you join the challenge? Come along with us and, grab a free pattern and make up along, make it up as you go along with us, and have some fun with us. As I say, I'm going to be choosing which of these fabrics to use, and I will be working away in the background. I'm not going to start it immediately, give you a chance to pop on any thoughts that you have on which one that you would like to see me make up. And yeah, hope you enjoy watching myself and my fellow vloggers take you on this journey with us, and stay tuned. I'll pop some more slides up showing you, as I say, all of my other fellow vloggers, the reveal date for each monthly plan. Sorry, the reveal date is the end of September for the pattern challenge, as you can see from the slide here, and then each month goes on, there will be a new challenge coming up, and we will be bringing you along on the journey for those as well. So hope you have enjoyed this little introduction video from myself, and stay tuned, keep popping back and see how we're all getting on. So for now, I'm just going to say goodbye, and I will see you again really soon. Take care.